Hello neighbors, welcome back to another video of Cooking with Neighbors. It is I, Jerry Ellen, and in today's video we're going to be making an Oreo pound cake. So delicious. I'm making this because we're going to have some company that I know loves Oreos. And I have a Bundt pan here, I greased up, and I'm going to put some flour. I buttered the pan really well, okay? And then I'm going to put some flour and just shake that around. Just so that I don't have my cake sticking at the end. And that would be very sad. This channel is not about sadness, it's about deliciousness. Okay, so I did that. The size of the Bundt pan I'm using, let me see. In centimeters, it's 24.8 by 8.57 centimeters. And so do they have inches? Yeah, they have inches is 9.75 by 3.33 inches. I'm going to set this aside. Set aside. Okay, in a bowl I have a cup of softened butter, room temperature butter, or you can use margarine, up to you. I'm going to add 2 cups of granulated sugar. So 2 cups of sugar. Did it again. I'm using a dry measuring cup for wet. 2 cups of sugar, because my wet one got something in it. And I'm going to add 3 room temperature eggs to this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Also, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. You can use 1. I just like vanilla, so I'm adding 2 teaspoons of it. Okie I am going to cream this up really well. Cream it well. Whip it good. Okay, neighbors, it's really nice and fluffy and ribbony. And I put it on the first speed on my mixer. So I whipped that up for at least 5 minutes. So do first speed, low speed, whatever on your hand mixer. That's the speed I had it on. I'm just going to put that aside for a second. And I'm going to show you. I have 3 cups of all-purpose flour. You can use cake flour if you have it. And I'm going to add, move that out of the way so I don't get confused, a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, I'm going to sift my dry ingredients now into my bowl. I got to get my handy sifter. Mix that together. I want my cake to be nice and light. Let it go. She's all sifted in there. Now, I'm going to mix this. Oh, sugar. Took my blades off, and my beaters off. I'm going to fold some of the flour in for the next ingredient, just because I don't want everything to go flying when I put the beater to it. And I don't want to use the beater too long because, wow, this feels so beautiful light. Okay, because I don't want it to get heavy. I have 3/4 of a cup of warm milk. Pour that in there. Okay. What's happening? Why is it not going in? Finish mixing it with my spatula because I just wanted to incorporate that quickly for a minute with my blender or mixer, whatever. And I have a package of Oreo cookies here. I'm going to put in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. Put them in a little baggie, give them a little crush. some are going to be bigger chunks than others, and that's going to make this cake beautiful. Let's see. I want more in there. I think I'm going to put 16 in. That's 8. Or a dozen. Let's go with a dozen. 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that looks so good. Look at that. Look in there. This cake batter feels so beautiful. So beautiful. And I'm going to make a nice frosting with some Oreos in it for the ending. Delicious. My oven is preheated to 350. I'm excited. Spread it evenly as possible, and I'm going to give it a nice tap to get out any air pockets and make sure that the cake is distributed nicely to the little nooks and crannies. Okay, I'm going to put her in the oven. Life is good. I gotta wait for the outside of it. I got a little batter on it. Look at that. Let's put her on in. I'm gonna put a little pan under it. Second shelf from the bottom. Okay, neighbors. Look at this. You can see the Oreos through it. Okay, let's keep everything crossed while I tip this. And yeah. Okay, that was all right. Now I'm gonna let it finish cooling down. I'm gonna put it on this rack here, or I'll leave it on this, it's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna let it finish cooling down, and then I'm gonna make the icing or the frosting or whatever. I'm gonna ice it. I'm gonna ice the cake. It's gonna be delicious. Okay, let's put some icing on the cake, as they say. And they're all over the place saying that. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna get a tablespoon. I have 2 cups of powdered sugar. I call it icing sugar here. Okay. I don't know what you call it where you are. This is what I have. Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to add a tablespoon at a time because you're not going to need much at all to bring this together. Put another tablespoon in. One second. And another tablespoon. And that's definitely that's going to get smooth, and when it does, I'm not going to add vanilla to this because I'm adding I'm going to add some Oreos that I broke up by hand, like just coarse, just a bunch of different size pieces. I used 8 Oreos. I want this not to be really runny. I want it to be kind of thick, like it is, because, ooh, it's coming together now. So I use 3 tablespoons of milk and 2 cups of the sugar. See that? Like that. Now I'm going to add my Oreos to it. You can drizzle some on first and then add some Oreos to it, but I'm going to do it this way because it's for when we have our guests. Be our guest. There we go. I put lots of Oreos because that's what we're doing. Another reason why I didn't want to put the vanilla flavoring or extract or whatever is because I want the icing to stay white. This cake is cooled. I put a lot of cookies. It's going to be hard for this to run down the cake, I guess. But it will. It'll make its way. Gravity. I put a lot of cookies. Up to you. It's your cake. I just know that they're gonna want lots of cookies. And it's okay that it gets down the center of it too. It'll get on a slice. I'm gonna eat that one. I'm gonna put these little guys in the center. This here so I don't make a mess, but you know, messes can't be stopped in the kitchen. They cannot. I'm gonna wait till that drips for a second or two before I pull out the. I have some drips, but at least it won't be too bad on the. Oh my gosh, look at that! I'm just gonna cut open a piece just because I want to show you the inside, how pretty it's gonna be. I can't do a tasty poo. Doesn't that look beautiful? There you have it. Well, neighbors, there you have it. So simple and delicious, tasty. It's light, I'm telling you, because I know, but I don't want to taste it. Like I say, it's for my guests. I'm sure you understand. But it's so good, I want to eat it. I do. Anyway, it's light and it's tasty, and give it a try. Let me know if you do. Peace, love, God bless, and please come back again. I really appreciate it. And please consider subscribing, and when you do, don't forget to ring the bell so that you get notified and I don't get lost in notifications. Take care, everyone.